Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on our test server and really taking a look at the new superb hero stones. So overall guys, these are the regular elite hero stones that we do get. The probabilities in here, we do have the 4% for Celestials and Hypogeans, which remains the same on the new stones. Only big thing with the new stones, guys, is you cannot get these other elite heroes, so you cannot get fodder heroes within the stones from the superb elite hero stones. Now, there have been a couple places that they're popping up that we can get them. So looking at them in their entirety, the big thing here, guys, is the Awakened Heroes. We know that it takes roughly 50 to 70 time emblems to get one copy of an Awakened Hero. Now, with this stone, I feel like it is really dependent on where your account is at. Which is the reason why I really do like this stone. I think it was a good addition that Lilith needed to do, giving us the option or the opportunity to get more Awakened Heroes as we continue to see more of them released. Now, looking at the stone itself, guys, we're actually allowed to get them, or we can get them within our weekly quest. So you'll see right here, we do get 10 of them in a weekly quest, which means, guys, it is going to be 6 weeks before you get one of these completed. That is right. It is going to be a month and a half before you get one of these completed. Now, the biggest draw to this, or the biggest place you're going to get these, is, of course, from the merchant ship within the Noble Society and the Regal Rewards. So looking at it here, guys, in this entire, I believe it is a 45-day cycle for the Regal Rewards. They have kind of an off cycle on this, but you do get 2 full stones in this 45 days. So again, combining with what you get on a weekly basis, you're probably looking at, what is that, probably 2 of these a month that you can get. Well, in addition, they actually popped up within the Misty Valley. So again, we've seen them popping up little places kind of here and there. And this one gives you a full superb elite hero stone. So now we're looking at possibly with the cycling of the Misty Valley, that it could roughly be 3 of these a month, which is pretty good. I'm not sure if any of the new voyages are going to hold any of these. But again, they're really dependent, in my opinion, on where your account is, if you're looking at getting the Awakened Heroes or if you're looking at needing fodder and some of the meta heroes. Because the comparison between the two, again, you get 20 stones here. The old Regal Rewards give you 30. So actually, you know, you get a considerable more. Even looking at the purchase options, the original or the old Regal Rewards are going to yield you a lot more elite stones to get these heroes out of here. And again, this 68% is really the one that I'm looking at, where depending on where your account is, should be the choice that you do pick up in here. If you don't have a lot of the meta heroes already to ascended, I would probably go with the elite hero stone. You're not really at the point where building multiple Awakened Heroes or even getting a single copy out of the new stones would make a difference. And again, it might just be completely my opinion, but Celestials, Hypogeans, of course, the other elite heroes. And if you don't have, again, all of those regular ascended heroes, you know, the meta heroes that we use within different formations, you're still going to need fodder to build those out as new heroes are released. You're going to have to build them out, because what I'm afraid of is everyone is going to just start pulling the old, new, shiny, superb elite hero stone. And then all of a sudden they're not getting any food because they're not getting the fodder heroes. Now, I know we still do have the rare heroes that we can pull out of our blue stones. But again, the blue stones, you don't get that many of to fulfill the amount of food you need within this game. A lot of players are either lacking the heroes or lacking the food to build the heroes if they already do have the copies with those superb stones. Now, in addition, guys, the Abyssal Expedition is up. That is right, guys. We are back with this one. Looks like a lot of people are starting over on the Allard side versus the Oku side. I'm actually going to start over here. Just wanted to kind of run through day 1 because I do love the Abyssal Expedition. Of course, you come in, you cultivate your first property, put it right in there, and then see where we landed, guys, in respect. We're the very, very bottom. We know the gate, I think, is right here at the very top. So we have to cover a lot of surface. You can see they've pathed all the way down here, but it looks like a kind of a cluster down here to start. Heroes, since you do not start with any relics, guys, put in your team, the first team you're going to go with, which most people do, like the Eins team. So they actually do the Eins and Albedo team, which works incredibly well in here. Again, if you don't have the relics, a lot of people do run a team with Damon, like the Al Negrez team. There's a couple different variations you can utilize in here, which I know over on the test server, I don't have a lot of these heroes built, which I'm going to have to rent Albedo again. We were waiting for Joan of Arc. But setting up the teams in here, absolutely a big priority. Now, the Star of Dawn has changed. So you can go in here. If you don't put any of the heroes like I just did, you can join as the Star of Dawn. You can see it gives you the bonuses right down here in the bottom. I believe you can also leave. That was the update or the change that they did, is you can actually leave when you're a Star of Dawn. You can quit over a certain amount of time. If you decide you want to play, or if other players are AFK, you can go ahead and you can leave. Now, I've noticed at the beginning now, they give us a pretty decent amount of essence to actually get one relic within here. A lot of times, guys, if you're going with Celerity, the Celerity spec is still really strong within here, even with the addition of the new heroes. But we have heroes like Awakened Thane in here. Warrior is going to be interesting because of Awakened Brutus and seeing how much he really pulls in here. And of course, a lot of players that did go with the sorcery spec, this one is difficult when it comes to taking camps. Does a lot of damage when it comes to the boss, but when it is actually movement tiles, when you're going through there, it is very difficult to take some of the camps. We see the sorcery not making as solid as a push. And the big thing here, guys, of course, with Dur's Celerity is they have the dodge factor that is built in to the heroes themselves. Substance, of course, is the compilation tree that helps another one. So essentially, getting in here for day one, guys, pick a tree like Celerity. Celerity is going to be the one that I'm going to build in its entirety, meaning that I'm going to use Celerity. Celerity will always be the strongest tree that I have within here as we continue to build. And then followed by the substance tree, which will help support the Celerity tree as I'm pushing through with my heroes. Which, looking here, I might just set this bottom one as Celerity and put a couple heroes in here again, just because I'm a little bit more limited with the heroes in here. Lucretia still works incredibly well. I know a lot of players don't like to use her just for the simple fact that she relies on other heroes dying. Crowd control in here is still pretty big. Again, I'm just stacking in my Celerity heroes. Leica does pretty well. Cecilia does pretty well. Even Awakened Thane at this version will do pretty well. Because when we start getting into the multiple battles, we are going to have them in here. Mishka does pretty well. I'm going to put I'm going to put Mishka in here. And the reason I'm doing this, guys, is I'm going to go with Mishka, and then we're going to do some in here. This again is not ideal within here, but being pretty limited with the heroes that we have, I'm just going to boost up Eins within this formation. So we have two solid tanks to make moves up here. Now, movement paths, you shouldn't have that much of an issue. Even here, guys, this is red. I'm not going to be able to take tier 3s. So we're going to be targeting tier 2s. Movement tiles, you don't have to use a full team. And I'll say that again, you don't have to use a full team for the movement tiles. If you use one or two heroes, you'll see kind of where they're at. Lucretia is even kind of overpowered with this one, but we might be able to put two heroes in here and see exactly what we can do. See, I didn't even need the second hero. Lucretia could have probably just pathed by herself. Of course, because it's a land tile, we can't do anything, and then we get into our regular village tile. Same thing with this is you might not have to run as many heroes. You can see the power right up here. The team we're kind of looking at was Damon and Mishka. And again, not super ideal within here, but they will have no problem just based on the combat rating itself to take down the team. Of course, got to be careful of heroes like Thorin. Thorin can usually kill you out pretty quick. He's a hero that does really, really strong. So essentially what we're doing right now, guys, is we are pathing to our neighbor. We can see here is the main kind of path that we're taking. So we're going to path over here, connect with our neighbor. That way we can continue moving this whole entire thing up. And it looks like someone might have dropped that, or they're pathing down. But we want to put this all together, essentially to make a chain. Now be careful, guys. You don't want to break the chain too early. If you do break the chain early, you'll be left behind, or you'll be leaving other players behind, which is the reason why you want to keep the chain going. Now in here, guys, make sure that when you get to settlements that you're using your heroes in there. Military honors, we get some rewards out of here. But ultimately, when it comes to the rewards, guys, this is for score. So if you're looking to make progression in here, if you're looking to actually push the content in here, absolutely check out some guides, guys. I just wanted to show you that it is up. We're going to see it up in the next couple days within the global servers. So we'll actually have this available to us to get started. And again, not the ideal heroes in here within the Abyssal Expedition. We're going to have to focus. We're going to have to come up with some guides. We're going to have to get some heroes in here. Essentially, you can go through and kind of use what you have is the mentality over here, because I know a lot of the meta heroes I do not have. I'm again waiting for Joan. That way we can pick her up. So I didn't spend the resources to pick up Albedo. All right, guys, so that'll do it for today's video. Definitely look at your account, see where you're at, the elite stones versus the superb elite stones. I know the probability of getting the awakened heroes is very, very strong, but if it's going to be at the sacrifice of getting food and getting your regular meta heroes built, I would definitely take a long look at that. So again, guys, that'll do it for the video for today. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.